7:30 on this a Wednesday morning, 22nd day of April 2020. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Just another beautiful day in our neighborhood.
That's another one.
And let's see, we mentioned we will be visiting with Mayor Efrain Silva, and he'll give us an update on the city's response to the COVID-19 pandemic and everything that's going on. So, any other good things going on?
Well, today's Wednesday, so we're in the beginning of Hump Day. So
okay.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, well, for some people, weekends are just kind of all running together.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
We certainly are not indicating that that's our problem here, but yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. So, hey, how about those triple digits?
Coming
At
up?
least getting close or almost there?
Well, it's not totally unexpected, is it?
No, it's not like we're surprised.
Yeah. Okay, we've got birthdays if you are ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, actress Estelle Harris is 92. She was on Seinfeld and many other things. Jack Nicholson, he's 83. Singer Mel Carter, Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, he's 81. Singer Peter Frampton, 70. Singer Paul Carrick of Mike and the Mechanics and other groups, 69. Actor Joseph Bottoms, 66. Actor Ryan Stiles, 61. Comedian Byron Allen is 59. Actor Chris Makepeace, 56. Actor Jeffrey Dean Morgan is 54. Actress Cheryl Lee, 53. Actor Eric Mabius is 49. Actor Zach Gottsagen is 35. And actress Amber Heard is 34. Okay? There you go. You want some local birthdays?
I want some local birthdays.
We got them coming up.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
Let's celebrate our Kxo birthdays. Adriana Ortiz, James Gamboa, April Rascon, Bert Pereda, Rudy Hernandez, Lydia Vidari, Elena Davila, Albert Green, Ernie Quesada, Latasha Hill, Wayne Robinson, Lydia Estala, Mary Alice Flores Lead, Mirel Platero, Seidel Ramirez, and Maureen Ferguson. Happy birthday! Yeah, that last one, Gene, Maureen Ferguson, that's my baby sister.
That's your baby sister?
Yes.
All right.
Most of the world knows her as Maureen, but in the family, she is and always has been Cookie.
Oh, well, I had an aunt, and her name, well, her real name wasn't, but Tookie.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know exactly how I gave her that name, but it stuck.
Okay. Today is Earth Day, right?
It is, all day long. What, the 50th anniversary of Earth Day?
Yeah, something like that. It's a day to think about how we can protect the environment. Earth Day has been an annual event since 1970, and landfills are now full of old Earth Day posters.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They don't disintegrate very quickly.
It's a day to give the planet a big hug and a big kiss.
Yes,
okay.
It sounds good.
We're going to jump into some news because we've got news.
The mayor, yeah.
We've got the mayor, and the mayor of El Centro. So, because there are other mayors, right?
Yes, we have several cities with mayors.
Yes, we do. Okay, it's World in California news headlines to begin with, all brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. for sales, for service. I warned you, triple digits by the weekend. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
CBS News Update. More people are protesting stay-at-home restrictions. Lisa Luby Ryan in Dallas.
We want to err on caution, but yet we're not going to sit in our homes in fear and let you overreach and take our liberty away from us.
Businesses are reopening in South Carolina and Georgia, where some local leaders are opposed. Albany Mayor Bo Duro's city has one of the highest per capita infection rates in the nation.
I pray that the number of Georgians who are infected and die will not increase significantly in the coming weeks as a result of the lifting of these restrictions.
The House votes tomorrow on a new relief bill. Speaker Nancy Pelosi tells MSNBC.
Here we are trying to protect the lives of the American people, the livelihoods of the American people, and also the life of our democracy. And that's what we're going to do in this next bill.
CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Lock Air Conditioning wants you to protect the things you care about. Protect your family with the air scrubber that utilizes Active Pure, certified technology to protect against airborne and surface contaminants. Clean, deodorize, purify, and protect not only your family, but your home. The air scrubber installs easily to your heating and cooling system, and it's made in the USA. Call Lock Air Conditioning now for details. 760-353-4501. Lock Air Conditioning and protect the things you care about. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. The U.S. Senate passes that $500 billion economic relief bill. Democrats holding out to get Republicans in the White House to agree to more money for hospitals and testing. House Speaker and California Democrat Nancy Pelosi.
You know, they like to say, oh, we held up. No, we didn't hold up. They held up. And now we have prevailed. This is a real victory.
The state launching the Californians for All initiative, where residents can find out how to help others in their communities.
Californians for All, where we are asking all Californians who are healthy to stand up, to step up, and to help connect and make a difference in your community.
State Chief Service Officer Josh Friday. Health officials considering whether or not to begin testing people who are asymptomatic for coronavirus. This new consideration will be one of the steps to open California back up. Testing would likely begin in high-risk areas such as prisons, homeless shelters, and nursing homes. Warming to the mid-80s today in Sacramento and Los Angeles with more dry conditions. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. Your air conditioning and sheet metal specialist. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year. Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
There will be parties again soon, and family gatherings. There'll be parades and sporting events and concerts. To help our communities when they come back together, respond to the 2020 census now. Spend a few minutes online today to impact the next 10 years of healthcare, infrastructure, and education. Respond online today to make America's tomorrow brighter. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov. Paid for by U.S. Census Bureau.
It's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. 2 locations in the valley, one in El Centro, the other in Brawley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
The El Centro City Council met for a regular meeting last night. We have a visit with El Centro Mayor Efrain Silva.
The impact of the coronavirus in our community continues to be a primary concern for the council and for the city of El Centro. The council recognizes that information is vital for our entire community and that the virus does not recognize languages or borders. The council agreed to continue to conduct special informational meetings to provide our communities with the latest local coronavirus updates and information, as well as a platform for our residents to ask questions directly to our local healthcare providers, public safety personnel, and other service providers. These informational meetings will be live streamed and also at our Facebook page, El Centro Events. Every Friday, continuing this Friday with coronavirus updates in English at 11:30 a.m. and the same updates in Spanish at 12:15 p.m. This Friday, we will hear from the El Centro Regional Medical Center, the County Public Health Department, our Fire and Police Departments, the Small Business Development Center, the Mexican Consulate, the El Centro Chamber of Commerce, and the Imperial Valley Food Bank. The city is also in the development phase of our coronavirus recovery plan based on state guidelines, and we intend to reopen our businesses as soon as advisable by our safety and healthcare professionals. In regular business, the council heard our first budget presentation for the upcoming 2021 fiscal year. The city is anticipating a drastic reduction in sales tax revenue caused by the ongoing coronavirus pandemic in both the current fiscal year as well as next year. For this fiscal year, we anticipate a reduction of $700,000 in sales tax revenue and an additional $600,000 reduction in 2021 for a total coronavirus impact of $1.3 million. Furthermore, the city's pension cost is expected to increase by around $2 million over the next 5 years. With lower revenues and higher costs, the city is facing a $2.9 million budget deficit for 2021. The deficit can be absorbed next year because of strong budget reserves established by the council over the years, but this practice is neither prudent nor sustainable. The City Council has appointed a fiscal sustainability task force that will recommend ongoing budget guidelines and measures to mitigate the fiscal impact on the city and sustain a balanced budget with healthy reserves. The Council also approved a supplemental agreement with Caltrans to allow for the synchronization of traffic signals on 8th Street from State Street to Broadway, and also at the intersection of Plaza Drive and Dogwood Avenue near the Imperial Valley Mall. The Council approved a commercial cannabis ordinance that will permit 2 storefront retail commercial cannabis businesses in the city. The ordinance regulates the permitting process, the location of these businesses in certain commercial and manufacturing zones in the city, and specifically prohibits operation in the downtown district. The ordinance also provides a buffer between cannabis operations and schools, churches, parks, public facilities, and residential uses. This is a brief summary of the actions taken by the El Centro City Council last night. Please contact the city clerk's office for a copy of the full council agenda. We understand that these are very difficult and challenging times for our residents. We ask everyone to continue to practice the preventive measures established by our healthcare professionals, including social distancing, using face masks when in public places, wash hands regularly, and stay home when sick. Together, we will get past this pandemic and local health crisis.
And that's Mayor Efrain Silva from the city of El Centro. KXO News Time 743.
It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers for your service needs. Whether it's a lube job, oil and filter change, brake job, battery or wheel balance and alignment, Quick Lane can handle it. And Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Oh, and by the way, you never need an appointment. Tires, all the best brands at the best price. Guaranteed. See your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in the Brawley Auto Plaza, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and on Imperial Avenue in El Centro, right next to Food for Less.
Traffic accident, this just into the news room. Highway 111 and Ayton Road. 111 is currently shut down. Well, the Imperial Irrigation District is recognized. George Gale explains.
They have earned a reliable public power provider designation. The American Public Power Association recognized the Imperial Irrigation District for providing reliable and safe electric service. The IID was awarded a diamond designation, the highest achievement possible under the association's assessment. Status signifies that the IID has met over 98% of the total evaluation criteria. IID joins more than 278 public power utilities nationwide that hold the RP3 designation, which recognizes public power utilities that demonstrate proficiency in 4 key disciplines: reliability, safety, workforce development, and system improvement. The criteria include sound business practices and a utility-wide commitment to safe and reliable delivery of electricity. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, expect things in the valley to heat up this week. The National Weather Service says that we will reach triple-digit temperatures by the weekend. A strong ridge of high pressure aloft will build over the region as temperatures will climb to the mid-90s Wednesday. That's today. And the upper 90s Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and into early next week. We'll see triple digits for Imperial, Mexicali, and Yuma valleys. The overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 70s. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Talk to your Quick Lane service advisor for details. Quick Lane, Brawley and El Centro.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
It's page 2 of the local news, page 2, and weather, all brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day has had its schedule changed. Here's more on this story.
It has been postponed until the spring at the earliest. This was due to the current COVID-19 pandemic. The Drug Enforcement Administration hosts the National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day twice a year. Because of the delay, the DEA has come up with another campaign. It is the Secure Your Meds campaign. It's an awareness campaign that addresses a vital public safety and health issue. Medicines that languish in home cabinets are highly susceptible to diversion, misuse, and abuse. Campaign also prompts families to discuss the issue of controlled prescription drug abuse. The DEA wants Americans to clean out their medicine cabinets and secure unused, unwanted, and expired prescription medications to be disposed at the next National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day once a due date has been set. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial County Public Health Department has confirmed that a 5th person has died of the coronavirus from complications. The patient was reported to be an elderly individual with multiple underlying health issues. The individual was initially hospitalized in Baja California, but was transferred to an Imperial Valley healthcare facility and passed away. Paula Kreiner with the Health Department commended the cooperation of Baja California health officials in a binational investigation that was required to gather information about the case. Kreiner said this collaboration highlights the department's ongoing partnership with Baja California health officials, as well as our unified mission to protect the health and safety of those on both sides of the border. As of Tuesday afternoon at 3 p.m., there were 131 active cases of the coronavirus in Imperial County. 59 individuals have recovered from the virus. 5 people have died. A total of 1,256 patients have been tested, and there have been 1,062 negative test results. Well, fatal injury collision this past weekend. Here's more on that story.
The collision occurred Friday. California Highway Patrol says it happened on Highway 98 west of Interstate 8. CHP says a 31-year-old Yuma resident was driving a 2006 Lexus eastbound on Highway 98. 32-year-old Robert Bachet of Somerton, Arizona, was driving a Ford pickup westbound on the highway. For undetermined reasons, the Lexus drove into the westbound lane, colliding head-on with the pickup. a driver of the Lexus, suffered fatal injuries. The identity of the driver has not been released. Boucher reported pain to his face. A third vehicle came upon the collision, hit some debris, and rolled. Yeah, that driver was wearing a seatbelt and was not injured. Highway Patrol and the county coroner's office are investigating the fatal injury collision. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
David H. West Insurance has been helping residents in Imperial Valley for many years with their insurance needs. David, Jose, and staff are trained professionals who can help you make the right decision with your insurance coverage, from health, Medicare, and most importantly, a life insurance plan. How much life insurance do you need and what's your monthly cost? We'll call David H. West Insurance today to make an appointment and get a free quote on a life insurance plan that's right for you and your family at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says much warmer conditions with high temperatures into the mid-90s are expected for today into the weekend as a strong ridge of high pressure aloft builds in over the region. Temperatures will approach 100 degrees over the Imperial and Yuma valleys by Friday or Saturday, with the lower 100s likely by Sunday into early next week. Our high yesterday, 86, the low, 60. Sunny today with a high near 96. Northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 66. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 99. West wind about 5 miles per hour. We have 68 degrees downtown El Centro, 64% relative humidity. Wind out of the west-northwest at 327 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
I understand how challenging this moment is for our families and our communities. That is why our state is responding at every level of government to slow the spread of COVID-19 while ensuring our most vulnerable Californians have what they need. But we can each do our part, and it starts by staying home. I know this is a big sacrifice for so many, but staying home saves lives. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov.
It's sports time, brought to you by your Imperial Valley Ford dealers. Well, here you thought Rob Gronkowski was done. And the New England Patriots have agreed to trade Gronk to the Buccaneers in a deal that reunites the retired tight end with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Yeah, well, the five-time Pro Bowler was invigorated physically since he retired and is ready to return. And Seattle says, hey, they're not ruling out an eventual reunion with defensive end Jadeveon Clowney. In his first public comments about Clowney's ongoing free agency, GM John Schneider of the Hawks said that the Seahawks had reached a point where they could no longer wait on him at the risk of losing out on other deals.
Everyone is trying to do their part, especially now. And here's how your Ford dealer is built to lend a hand. Ford service centers are an essential part of your community. And your Ford dealer is there to help you during these trying times. If your vehicle is in need of service, simply call to schedule an appointment. Your participating Ford service centers are ready to help. Ask about pickup and delivery options. Plus, they've implemented enhanced cleaning measures for added peace of mind. After all, you have a lot to take care of. Let your local Ford dealer do their part and help take care of you. Contact your local participating Ford dealer for more details or go online at Ford.com.
It seems the NFL, the only pro sports teams and league that are making much noise right now. And of course, the NFL draft is coming up tomorrow, and we will have draft reports starting at 5 o'clock tomorrow, actually at 4, through the evening. Speaking of NFL, former Pro Bowl receiver Percy Harvin says, hey, I thought I was done, but that itch came back. Harvin is looking to make a comeback in the NFL. Yeah, the last time Harvin suited up in an NFL game came back in Week 11 of the 2016 season. And the Chargers, you remember the Chargers, right? They revealed their new uniforms. Yeah. Hey, go to our Facebook page and you can see. But the signature powder blue, gold, and white color scheme is going to be their primary uniform. Don't forget, again, NFL draft coverage starting tomorrow afternoon right here on AM 1230 KXO. And that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by your Imperial Valley Ford dealers.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
It's financial news and a look at the weather brought to you by H&R Block. Get your taxes done right. Visit the nearest H&R Block location near you. Well, the Dow rebounding this morning as Congress looks to roll out their new stimulus package. U.S. stocks trading higher at the start today for the first time in 3 days after finishing at the lowest level in about 2 weeks yesterday, amid expectations for Congress to roll out a new stimulus package to ease the economic damage brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. Right now, the Dow Jones Industrial's up about 350 at 23,360. S&P 500 at 2783, up 46 points. And the NASDAQ up 166 points at 8,429. Gold, it jumped $39.40 an ounce. And oil is up. Yeah, oil is up into positive territory, up $3.68 a barrel.
This is what most people's heart rate sounds like when they're getting their taxes done. And this is what it sounds like when you file at H&R Block. Because they've got upfront transparent pricing, so you'll know the price before you begin. And that is my stomach demanding tacos. Upfront transparent pricing. Just another way it's better with Block.
This tax season, go easy on yourself and let H&R Block prepare your taxes for you. Visit any H&R Block location here in the Imperial Valley, Yuma, San Luis, or Blythe.
Well, in other market news, Kimberly-Clark rose 1.1% in pre-market trading after the Kleenex parent reported first quarter earnings and sales that exceeded expectations. Net income totaled $660 million. Well, in addition to Kleenex, Kimberly-Clark brands include Continental and Scott. Let's take a look at the weather for the valley today. It will be sunny today with a high near 96, northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 66, west-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Thursday sunny with a high near 99, west wind about 5 miles an hour. We have 69 degrees downtown, 64% relative humidity, wind out of the west-northwest at 327 miles an hour. And Highway 111 in the area of Worthington Road shut down right now due to an accident. All traffic being detoured out of the area. Drive with care. Financial news and the weather brought to you by H&R Block with locations throughout the Imperial Valley. Get your taxes done right. Visit the H&R Block location nearest you.
At Dr. Azinge Family Medicine, 2026 Imperial Avenue, Suite D in El Centro. You'll find distinctive, compassionate care for the family, 5 years and up. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine provides one stop for the whole family. Senior care, women's care, pap smears, hormonal health replacement therapy, suboxone treatment, and more. We take most insurance. Affordable cash rates available too. Call to make an appointment at 760-693-5372. That's 760-693-5372. Dr. Azinge Family Medicine. Optimal care for the whole family. 2026 Imperial Avenue, Suite D
The best
in El
oldies
Centro.
on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Kathan. In northern New Jersey, some frame it as a battle between economics and public health. The moves being made by several governors to ease coronavirus restrictions and allow some businesses and public spaces to reopen. Lindsay Nash can take on customers at her Georgia hair salon starting Friday.
Single mom, I have to pay my bills.
I'm Jim Crisula. Many, though, say, wait a minute. Renee Harden works at a bowling alley in Savannah.
Way too soon, especially for bowling alleys, because there's so much that has to be sanitized.
Hair salon owner Lacey Green.
Coming into a hair salon, I wouldn't consider social distancing at all.
A gym owner in Savannah says it would amount to professional negligence to reopen.
In California, it turns out 2 people with the virus died in the state weeks before the first reported U.S. death from the disease, February 29th in Washington state. Massachusetts and New York are 2 states with aggressive contact tracing efforts to find out who virus victims have come in contact with. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio says it's key to getting an upper hand on the outbreak.
Tracing is literally hunting down each and every case, every individual, and making sure that they're interviewed about the people in their life they've been in close contact with in the previous days, and then following up with those people.
Actions next in the House for the nearly $500 billion aid bill that cleared the Senate yesterday. It provides more money for small business loans, hospitals, and virus testing. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
So if you want to help education, state and local. If you want to help healthcare, state and local. If you want to have PPE for our workers, state and local.
Delta Airlines says it lost $534 million in the first quarter of the year, and it's Delta's first downturn in 5 years. CEO Ed Bastian tells CNBC these are unprecedented times.
We're operating right now at less than 5% of a normal passenger load. I think today we're operating with about 30,000 passengers on our books.
He expects losses to mount this quarter and indicates the recovery for the industry could take 2 to 3 years. It's thought the pandemic has forced about 80% of passenger cars off the roads. Traffic's light in L.A., where the car is normally king.
About a year ago, Los Angeles was ranked the worst air quality in the entire country. And now we're seeing some of the best air quality, not just in the country, but in the world.
Glory Hamas is with a tech company that tracks global air quality. The Dow is up 343 points. This is CBS News.
Why settle for average? With Capital One, you can open an account with a savings rate 5 times the national average. Welcome to Banking Reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
At CBS News, our mission is to provide you with the facts you need to stay safe and informed. CBS This Morning and the CBS Evening News continue to deliver the latest news and developments on the COVID-19 outbreak. You can watch our free streaming service, CBSN, 24/7 at our website or on your phone using the CBS News app. Right now, we know you have a lot of questions and are looking for answers, and we want you to know CBS News is here to help you make sense of it all.
Pros. Lowe's stores are here to help keep your business moving forward so you can get the things you need, like plumbing and electrical supplies. Plus, we have the replacement appliances for any properties you manage, because we know you're still making repairs to keep people's homes running smoothly at this important time. From our convenient curbside loading to job site delivery, you can count on us every day. We're pro ready and here for you.
In the suburbs of Paris, violence has flared during a coronavirus lockdown.
Overnight, police donned riot gear as residents in some high-rise housing projects hurled stones, cans and insults. The mayor of Saint-Denis, just north of Paris, says life in lockdown there is hard because apartments are generally small and there's nowhere to go. And the death rate from COVID-19 is high.
Many people in our city work in supermarkets, clean the streets or the hospital.
Laurent Roussier says that puts them at higher risk, and their families too. Elaine Cobb, CBS News, Paris.
Well, China is slamming a lawsuit brought against it by the state of Missouri over the coronavirus pandemic, calling it very absurd. A foreign ministry spokesman says the legal action has no factual and legal basis at all. He defends China's response to the outbreak. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.